finalists for the men's 150 metres individual medley in the SM4 class. Well, this, Giles, promises to be a great tussle between the two swimmers in the centre lanes. Gustavo Sanchez Martinez enjoying himself there at the end of the lane here. Maybe too much for him to contend with this one. Takayuki Suzuki from Japan, been training in Newcastle and up here quite close to his training base in Glasgow. Jin Pieng from China in 3, he may contend for the medals. This young man surprised us all this morning. Roman Zdanov from Russia against the man who has dominated this event since the Beijing Games in 2008, Cameron Leslie from New Zealand. The world record holder Jonas Larsson, European champion in lane number 6. Mega Luque, breaststroke specialist, as is Michael Schumacher from the Netherlands.
Well, on paper, Cameron Leslie and Roman Zdanov are absolutely equal in times that they've turned out this year. Roman Zdanov went through the heat slightly quicker, 2:28, plays Cameron Leslie's 2:29.57.
Can we see world record being challenged here? Cameron Leslie had that world record set in the London Paralympic Games. He was put under real pressure by Roman Zdanov today in the heats, and the heat time was maybe a little bit faster than we might have expected for these guys to qualify in. They had a great head-to-head battle, Leslie going ahead on the backstroke, Zdanov coming back on the breaststroke and then holding the lead on the freestyle. But Cameron Leslie, world record holder from New Zealand, he goes in lane 5. And he is good reaction to the start there, Cameron Leslie.
Well, Roman Zdanov was completely the opposite. He was left hanging on to the blocks when the gun went. Zdanov taken the championship record in the heats, but look at the centre lane, that black hat of New Zealand, Cameron Leslie there. SM4, quite an uneven power chain that Cameron Leslie has got, and you can see as his good arm goes through the water, he jolts forward, but then as the shorter arm spins through the water, he tends to stop, and he's got a kind of a jolty backstroke that he's managing to smooth out quite well. Pretty slow round the wall there, but he was better than Roman Zdanov. Now, we're going to expect to see Zdanov come back on this breaststroke court.
Yeah, that's what happened in the heats this morning. Cameron Leslie will be anxious not to let the Russian get too far ahead of him. We will expect Zdanov now to pull alongside the New Zealander. This is shaping up as a head-to-head battle we hoped it would be. At the moment, it looks like Jonas Larsson in 3rd position for Denmark, just holding the lead over Sanchez Martinez of Mexico out there in lane number 1. But here is Zdanov. He has just about gone past Cameron Leslie. They are side by side, stroke for stroke, as they come into the finish of this breaststroke leg. This is going to be tight, Giles.
Well, Zdanov doing a much better job of keeping those hips higher than Cameron Leslie, who's almost employing a kind of butterfly dolphin style as they go now onto the freestyle. It really is going to be a battle coming down this 50 meters. The upper body, much more balanced upper body of Roman Zdanov. Those two arms coming over. You can see the right hand as it goes in is a bit clenched, which is going to make it spin slightly, but much more effective than the Kiwi's arm stroke. Has to balance out with his legs, but this is going to be Roman Zdanov, Paul.
Zdanov is heading for home now. Has Cameron Leslie got anything left? I don't think so. I think it's going to be gold to Russia. It's going to be a very good time, an excellent time in fact. It's 2:25.24. It's a new world record for Roman Zdanov from Russia, just ahead of Cameron Leslie from New Zealand in 2:26.55. And it's Jin Jipeng from China who is in for the bronze medal position. But what a sensational race from the front two, a great battle, and they forced each other through to excellent times and a world record time for Roman Zdanov of Russia. Cameron Leslie will be absolutely gutted to lose that title. He has ruled this event since 2008.
Yes.
Jin for the bronze medal for Russia, an Asian record.
Well, here's where the business of separating the men from the boys really started, and these two took it out. Well, by this point, Roman Zdanov had finished it. He ended up finishing on the weaker of his two arms. Well, he absolutely put everything into it.
Roman Zdanov takes the title in the 150 individual medley in a new world record time of 2:25.24. Cameron Leslie the silver, Jin Jipeng the bronze.